Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today, I bring a piece of news that has completely shaken the entertainment world. A new chapter in Yaman's professional life, announced this morning with a project that is already making waves in both Italy and Spain. After months of silence and work behind closed doors, the production company Sequoia Studios officially confirmed its new series, The Butterfly Labyrinth, a project filmed entirely on Spanish soil and in the Spanish language. It will consist of 8 episodes directed by Alberto Ruiz Rojo and Iñaki Peñafiel, 2 directors well known for their intense and fast-paced storytelling. But what truly shocked the public is the role Ken will play, a high-level secret agent betrayed by his own institution, accused of a multi-million-euro theft, and turned overnight into the most wanted man in the country. A cold, calculating character, marked by wounds from his past, caught between truth, escape, and an unexpected love story that could either save him or destroy him. The cast is entirely international. Maria Donati, Andrea Duro, Felix Gomez, Michele Calvo, Paco Tous, and Victor Clavallo join the actor in a production that promises tension, emotion, and striking visuals. And according to the Spanish press, the chemistry during the first table read was immediate, while Khan's discipline impressed the entire team. This series won't be a dark, oppressive thriller. It will be a romantic suspense full of twists, with action, chases, and a plot that shifts just when the audience thinks they understand it. There are even rumors of a possible love triangle. Maria Donati's character would be the first emotional connection, while Michele Calvo's character would hide a key revelation about the agent's past. The locations are already chosen: the labyrinth-like streets of Madrid, the historic buildings of Seville, and possibly some landscapes from the Canary Islands. The goal is to create a visual atmosphere as powerful as the story. The big question now is, on which platform will it air? Industry discussions point to 3 giants, one well known for its Spanish productions, another with a strong presence in Italy, and a third famous for its crime dramas. The official announcement is expected in January of next year, followed by an international promotional tour. In short, with this series, Yaman opens a completely new phase in his career. A complex role, a new language, a mature tone, and a top-tier European team. And if everything goes as promised, The Butterfly Labyrinth could become one of the major premieres of the year. Do you think Ken will shine in this new version of himself? I'll read you in the comments. I must confess, every time I observe what happens around Demet Özdemir, I realize we are looking at an artist who has remained steady amid constant noise, huge expectations, and comparisons that frankly no longer make sense. While some celebrate every bit of news about her with pure enthusiasm, others seem to wait, as if it were a sport, for the slightest flaw to say she doesn't shine anymore. But the truth is that Demet remains impossible to ignore, even for those who try to diminish her impact. What strikes me is that many still cling to that past she shared with Yaman, as if her artistic identity depended entirely on that stage of her life. Some comments suggest that other actors aren't as known, implying she only worked because of that old chemistry. I couldn't disagree more. She has proven time and time again that her career stands on its own, with strength, discipline, and a charisma that can't be faked. What I deeply admire about her is her ability to grow in places where many fail, changing genres, jumping from comedy to drama, taking on emotionally demanding roles, and facing productions that require far more than a pretty image. While some actors stay in their comfort zone, she moves forward, takes risks, exposes herself. And that is where the difference appears between those who want to simply survive and those destined to evolve. And even if some want to claim that her relevance has diminished, reality shows the opposite. New projects, international collaborations, constant presence in global discussions. Even in countries where many Turkish actors can't even open a door. Demet achieves what is unreachable for others, staying in the spotlight without scandals, without artificial drama, without manipulating the audience. She moves forward on merit. I'm also surprised by the emotional pressure she receives. When she works too much, she's criticized. When she steps back to breathe, she's also criticized. But that kind of pressure does not break someone with strong roots. And Demet has them. And here, I'll say something many might not want to hear. Demet understands perfectly the price of fame and has learned not to give her energy to those who don't deserve it. While some respond to conflict with attacks or unnecessary impulses, she chooses silence. A silence that is not weakness, but strategy. A clear message. I don't need to play your game. My work speaks for me. As for her bond with Yaman, or better, the eternal ghost of that bond, here's how I see it. People cling to the past because it was a massive phenomenon. But that doesn't mean we should chain Demet to a chapter that ended years ago. She has built new collaborations, new stories, new ambitions, and deserves to be seen for who she is today. And about her future, I am certain. Demet is not retreating, disappearing, or waiting for luck. She is working, growing, strengthening her name in an industry that devours those who don't reinvent themselves. And she does so without asking permission, without begging for approval, without letting others define her. That's why when I read people who support her, who await her new projects with excitement, I completely understand why she continues to shine. Demet doesn't live on nostalgia or conflict. She lives on talent, effort, and a presence that does not need to shout to be felt. She doesn't compete with anyone. She follows her own rhythm. And that rhythm, even if some won't admit it, remains strong, elegant, and entirely hers. In the end, I see a woman who has transformed herself without losing her essence. An artist who remains relevant not because of noise, but because of quality. And someone who, through her silence, her work, and her determination, proves that true success doesn't shout, it endures. And Demet, more than ever, is holding it with dignity.